All right, let's hit the road.
This year, grab the ride your friends, your family, even the road warriors will enjoy.
Hey, wipe your feet.
Come discover why more people have chosen Lexus over any other luxury brand 12 years in a row.
Smooth ride, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, not bad, huh?
At Lexus of Las Vegas on West Sahara and Lexus of Henderson in the Valley Auto Mall East.
Hey, let's get a smoothie.
Yeah.
Let's bring out the blue corner, Jillian Lybarger.
And making her way out first, the challenger for the 115-pound belt, Jillian Justice Lybarger. She's making her way out here. You may recognize her. That was actually her sister, Jocelyn. She's a fighting twin. She has a twin sister. They're both fighters. And Jillian, she was coming off a knee injury, hasn't fought since April, so she's had a long layoff. We'll be interested to see if ring rust plays into the fight.
Yeah, you know, she works with one of the organizations here in Las Vegas called It Ain't Chemo. It's one of her main sponsors. And in this organization, they work with young children and other cancer patients, and she's really into that. So she does a lot of charity work. So when she's not training for fights, she's actually giving back to the community, working with great organizations. It Ain't Chemo here tonight at the Treasure Island. She's 26 years old, and she's actually become quite the veteran of the Tuff-N-Uff Fighting Championships, and that's why we're seeing her fight for the women's 115-pound title tonight. I'm excited. Last time we saw her, though, I don't know if you remember this, Drew, we actually saw her get kneed in the crotch 3 times, and if you were wondering, which I was unsure, if they actually stop the fight and give the fighters a 5-minute break, but when that happens, they do. So the same rule applies for the ladies as it does the gentlemen, but she fought through it and came out with a win back in April, making her first appearance in a title fight tonight. The title fights here at Tuff-N-Uff Fighting Championships, 3 3-minute rounds. Let's give it up to Justin Bernard to bring in the champ.
And now the red corner, Jordan Gaza.
As we wait for the champion to make her way out to the cage, she's only 18. She's already a veteran with 4 fights, the current Tuff-N-Uff 115-pound champion, and she's only 18. The sky's the limit.
Yeah, she's been very impressive in her debut and her previous fights here in the Tuff-N-Uff Fighting Championships. Training out of Corpus Christi, Texas. 18 years old, already a champion. Beautiful young lady.
Yes, since you brought it up, not me, it's interesting to see how at the weigh-in, you know, she looked like a completely different fighter. Now that it's fight time, she's got the game face and she's ready to go.
Yeah, she can kick both of our butts, that's for sure. But, you know, one of the more attractive women in mixed martial arts today, I mean, she's pretty gorgeous, if we're going to be honest. She's hot.
I'm a big fan of both of these women.
Yeah.
One, because I'm a fan, like I said, of both of these fighters, but let's move into the teletape.
Jillian Lybarger taking on the champ, Jordan Gaza. 4-3 is Lybarger, 3-1 is Jordan Gaza. 26 and 18, pretty big age discrepancy. I mean, 8 years already, and Lybarger's only 26 years old. Also a big height discrepancy as well. Lybarger 5'7" and Jordan Garza's 5'2". Gonna have a little bit of a reach advantage. And also both of them weighing in at 115 pounds. Waiting for...
They're showing Jillian here. She's got a lot of life experience too. She used to be a sheriff's deputy in Arizona.
Yeah.
She worked at a prison, so she's seen it all. She's tough as nails, and like you mentioned earlier, her heart is also swimming large with all the charity work she does.
Absolutely. Let's get this title fight underway. Going up to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds, all for the women's 115-pound championship. Introducing first in the blue corner, with 4 wins and 3 losses, fighting out of Siege MMA, Peoria, Arizona, the challenger, Jillian Justice Lybarger. In the red corner with 3 wins and 1 loss, fighting out of Weapons at Hand MMA, Corpus Christi, Texas, the defender, Jordan Gaza. Ref in charge of the action, Army Captain Dr. John Quinn.
Very intense look on Jillian's face.
I'm about to pop out of my seat. I can hardly wait. Jordan Gaza, she's a ground fighter. She's going to look to pull guard, try to take the center of the octagon. Jillian said, she's not taking me down. She's not pulling guard. I'm knocking her out. Here we go.
Jordan pushes forward with a phonetic pace. Pushes Jillian right up against the cage.
Kind of quick there off the touching of gloves.
I thought it was all right.
And Jordan's pummeling here with double underhooks against the challenger, Jillian.
Jillian a lot taller than Jordan, so got that higher center of gravity, so should be a little bit easier for Jordan to take her to the ground.
Especially
Jordan,
with double underhooks, she can drop levels and get a double leg. Nice knee to the midsection from the challenger.
Jordan smothering Jillian up against the cage right now. Jillian maybe thinking about shooting down for that single, but quickly
But her opponent has double underhooks, so she's kind of in a bad spot here, just being held against the cage. And here she's swimming. Now she's reaching for underhooks of her own. And it doesn't look like much, but both girls here are really doing a great job jockeying for position, switching underhooks. And the ref doesn't like it, and he resets them.
1 minute has passed in this first round. Jordan Gaza shoots forward.
She didn't set up the takedown at all, but now she has a real strong underhook clinch.
Jillian trying to reverse.
Very technical so far from the champion, Jordan.
Not a lot of damage done so far.
No damage
hard
done.
to score. Kind of just jockeying for position back and forth so far in this first round. Remember, these are 3 3-minute rounds, a title fight here at the Tuff-N-Uff Fighting Championships. Jordan jumping up.
This is a bad spot for Jillian. She's looking here to jump and pull guillotine. She has her arm around the neck. Jillian has her head up. She's doing the right thing, trying not to put her head down.
But as we can see, just the weight of Jordan is going to take its toll on Jillian. She's not going to finish her from that position. Oh,
and she gets kneed in the crotch.
Dr. John Quinn didn't see it.
Big right hand from the challenger.
Jordan
and she
went
pulls
for
a front headlock.
Jordan went for the glove touch there, and Jillian didn't like it.
And you don't want to turn your back on your opponent, but quickly Jordan recognizes that and turns back into the challenger, Jillian.
Couldn't tell if she was maybe looking for a toss or something right there, but apparently not.
Oh, and Jordan went for a nice hip toss, but wasn't able to secure it.
But still holds on to her neck there, so still has position, but now Lybarger has taken the side. 10 seconds remain in this first round.
Knee to the midsection, that was legal.
Big action here at the end of this first round.
That was a tough round to call because there wasn't much action, but the last 30 seconds, Jillian, was the victim of a takedown but landed on top.
Yeah, it's hard to see how the judges are going to score that because Jordan did get the takedown, but as you said, Jillian did land on top. Let's take a look at the replay right now. As we see, there's that takedown, but to me, it looks like from that angle, it looks like Jillian, could have been credited with that position.
Yeah, I don't know why Jillian let her stand up and try to exchange. She had knees to the midsection. She had side control, a dominant position.
Well, she landed a couple strikes right there, and I think that was probably the most significant damage in that round. It's going to be a close one to call. I think the judges could go either way, but I'm personally going to have to give that one to Lybarger. I think Lybarger eked it out and sneaked it away at the end.
Yeah, it was a tough one to call, but I think she did more work, more damage, and was able to neutralize the game plan of Jordan Gaza, the champion.
Well, the second round of this championship fight here at the Tuff-N-Uff Fighting Championships, getting ready to get underway. Aaron True alongside me, Jason Mahoney. Exciting night of fights in this co-main event underway in the second round.
Big left hand, but puts her head down and rushes in by Gaza. And the
Lybarger
action
does a
is
good
right
job.
in front of us.
Yep, Lybarger does a good job of reversing that. It looks like Jordan's trying to do what she did in the first round and try to crawl up Lybarger.
I think Jordan is the more technical fighter, but Jillian is so damn tough and strong, and using her strength and underhooks to, to neutralize the grappling of Jordan, the champion.
What we've seen from Lybarger here in the past at the Tuff-N-Uff Fighting Championship, she does not have quit. That word is not in her vocabulary. As we've seen, like in the first round, Gaza climbing up climbing up Jillian. Again, jockeying for position.
And both ladies are competitors in grappling under the Naga banner and other tournaments. So this is kind of reminding me of a grappling tournament, a grappling match. They're jockeying for position. Whoever makes a mistake first could easily lose the fight.
Looks like Lybarger gets the takedown.
Jordan was
Jordan
trying
pulled
to pull her down, but Jillian was smart enough to recognize it and not fall into the guard.
Yeah, but Jillian is now in her half guard. It's going to be hard to finish her with a guillotine from this position.
And
but it can be done.
Like you've mentioned throughout the night, you just don't want to have your neck in that position. Yeah. It's such a bad spot to be in.
A lot of time left halfway through the second round. Jillian doesn't appear to be in too much trouble, but now she's trying to squirm out of that position, but her neck might actually be going deep.
This is a bad spot now. It's starting to get really deep.
If Jordan could get full guard, she easily could finish.
And
Jillian
she slips out.
Yeah.
As you were mentioning, Jordan was close to finishing that.
And you got to remember, elbows are not legal in amateur mixed martial arts. That's why we're not seeing Jillian drop elbows from this position. But we see her drop some big bombs.
And
wow.
Jillian, look for the TKO here. Justice Lybarger, big bombs from top, but Jordan survives.
Yeah, she was looking to pass so she could get her ankle out. She will be in full mount. Jordan turns her back, and as she did it, Dr. John Quinn stops the fight, and we now have a new Tuff-N-Uff Women's 115-pound champion.
The new champion, Jillian, her twin sister, tried to jump in the cage, but security was able to get to her, and she has such an incredible support system here. And she's going nuts. She earned it. It was a great fight.
This is her 8th fight here as an amateur. I'm curious if she's going to go pro. We're going to talk to her in just a minute.
I know her and her sister wanted to go pro shortly after this in early 2012. Here on top, Jillian in full mount, raining down big punches. And when the referee sees Jordan on bottom stop and turn her back, that's when he calls the fight to protect the fighter. And as we finish up the replay, my co-host is headed into the cage. We're about to go for the official decision, the official announcement. We've got a new 115-pound champion here, ladies and gentlemen. And let's get ready for the official decision in the cage, Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, as if you're not making enough noise for this fight, how about a round of applause for these two warriors and living legend, MMA icon, Ken Shamrock in the house, gonna place the belt on our champion. After 2 minutes, 16 seconds into the second round, your winner by ref stoppage and new 115-pound champion, Jillian Justice Lybarger.
They're now putting the belt on the new 115-pound champion. We're about to head inside the cage and get a few words.
Here with the champ.
She loves Ken Shamrock. Who doesn't? Jillian Justice Lybarger, tell me what you're feeling right now.
First off, Veterans Day, guys. God bless the troops and the veterans out there for fighting so we can do stuff like this. God bless you guys. I'm on cloud 9. Jordan, her and I were supposed to fight April of this year. Due to some injuries and conflicts, didn't fight. We're supposed to fight it again in August. I got injured, came back healthy. I asked for this fight. Thank you, Jordan, and her coaches for taking it. I know we're gonna see each other again when we go pro next year. And I'm on cloud 9. We've been working so hard with Brian Davis, Sonny Diaz, Gabe, CTMMA. You guys are the best team ever. You guys, if you get a chance, go check out It Ain't Chemo's booth. It's a non-profit organization, and we help cancer warriors, you guys. My mom's best friend is here tonight, and she's on chemo, and she wanted to see us fight. She is a true fighter. You guys, please check it out. It Ain't Chemo. Thank you so much, Barry, Carrie, Tuff-N-Uff. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
One more time, your new women's 115-pound champion, Jillian Justice Lybarger.
An incredible title fight, the new champion in the cage posing for pictures. We're gonna head to commercial. We'll be right back with the main event.